Hey guys, Hitman X XLR here, and today I want to do a quick rant on the types of people that I hate in Magic. But the catch here is that all these types of people are thrown into one person I actually know in real life. We're going to call him Bobby. Why Bobby? I don't know. Bobby's just a generic name. If your name's Bobby, I'm sorry, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the Bobby I know, which, by the way, Mr. Bobby, if you know who I am, which you probably do, and you're watching this video, you're pissing your breakfast table off, and you're also pissing me off, which I am part of your breakfast table somewhat. And you need some help, dude. And this is my way of, you know, it's an intervention for you, I guess you could say. But anyways, here's the type of people I hate. Let's start with something that I tweeted about recently. People that miss triggers. One day I was facing his Jeskai control deck, which is freaking super toxic. And it's a deck that he uses all the time. He refuses to use any other deck now because he knows that deck is just toxic and everyone hates it. And, you know, no one plays against him anymore really because he uses the deck all the time. But I decided to bust out a new Legacy deck that I wanted to play based off of Jerry Thompson's Hypergenesis deck. And he was finally playing a Legacy deck because, you know, at the time his ego was about the size of freaking Saturn. And it was just ridiculous. So, we're playing, and I will skip all the grim details, but he missed 2 Annihilator 6 triggers from Emrakul. And I yelled at him the second time. I'm like, bro, you've missed 2 Annihilator 6 triggers. I want you to sacrifice 12 of your permanents right now, or I am scooping. He draws cards, starts playing his spells, and I'm scooping while he's doing all this, and I basically got up and said, if you're just going to cheat, I refuse to play with you from now on. Like, I was just honest with him. And to this day, he'll just beg me to play against him, and I'm like, no, dude, remember what happened last time we played? And he just got super upset about it. I'm like, fine, dude, oh my god, whatever. Yeah. Now, thing number 2, and Bobby does this so much. People that just draw extra cards for no reason. Bobby, oh my goodness, bro. Like, one time, he was facing a friend of mine, we'll call him Joey Bear Joey, the teddy bear. So Joey Bear Joey, the teddy bear, was you know, basically begged by Bobby to play, and he said, you know what, fine, I'll play, whatever. So what he did was he just sat there, played all of his useless spells, none of his good spells. Like, he had like the Analar in his hand, he had Chandra Torch of Defiance in his hand, because he was playing my Izzet deck. My modern one, not my standard one. By the way, you should check out my standard deck attack video. Just a huge abomination. But, so he was playing my deck, and he basically played all the useless crap. Like, Thriving Turtle. He played Harness Lightning for, like, no reason. Which, I had that in that deck at the time. I didn't really have Lightning Bolts on me yet. But, so, he would just play all his useless spells. He wouldn't play PNLR, he wouldn't play Chandra, he wouldn't play Jace, he wouldn't play Saheeli, he wouldn't play Panharmonicon. Because he knew that would all either get countered, get blown up, or just get exiled and just never return. So it might as well have just been sent into a zone that says, you know, these cards can't be played. He might as well just took the whole library and just, like, play like a custom-made card that says, you know, your library can't be used in the game, you lose the game, because that's pretty much what this control deck does. Is basically, it's just a giant card that says you can't play, in the form of 60 cards, though. And it's a super toxic, annoying deck. And he, basically, getting back on track with the story, just drew extra cards to end the game, because he realized what Joey Bear Joey the Teddy Bear was doing. He was just, you know, stalling, not playing his stuff, because this was pre-Taxian Probe ban. So he played his Taxian Probes, you know, saw his hand, he saw that he had PNLR, Chandra, all that stuff, and, you know, so he's like, you know, I'm just going to draw extra cards out of this game clicker. And we all caught him, we all just got upset about him, we talked shit behind his back, but, you know, you draw extra cards, you see that? Yeah, I saw that, man. You know, stuff that, you know, people at school do. And another thing that he does that I really, really hate is he, like, top decks, and I don't mean top decking like, oh, Serum Vision, draw cards, scry 2, oh, Brainstorm. When I say top deck, I mean he will put like his Gideon, his Narset, his Ralzeric, his Bolts, his, you know, decent, you know, dual lands, throw them all on top, and then throw all the BS at the bottom. And we know he does it because we see him do it when he shuffles. Now, one time he did this, and he also double nickeled, which, if you don't know, it's basically separating your spells and your lands, doing like a fake little shuffle, and you basically just get lands every like 1 or 2, 3 card draws. And it's ridiculous. But I caught him doing it, and I said, you know what, bro, I'm going to shuffle your deck, you shuffle my deck. So he shuffles my deck, I shuffle his. I was playing my Nessa Freyalise deck. This was pre-Freyalise, so Nessa was in the deck, but Freyalise was not in the deck yet. The deck was somewhat modern at the time. It still had Lotus in that. But, so I played the deck. I went to combo, and he scooped. Because he knew that he couldn't do anything. Because he was mana tapped. And let's assume he wasn't mana tapped. He couldn't counter anything because it was all entering the battlefield, not being casted. And if you were deflecting palmed anything, it wouldn't have mattered because I had like 100-something life by that time. So 20 damage would have been like the equivalent of poking me with Snapcaster Mage. So he basically scooped, and he basically stormed off like an angry 2-year-old. And a lot of my friends were like, wow, you just destroyed him. I'm like, well, yeah. Any deck that, you know, allows you to just out of nowhere throw down a Black Lotus and make someone concede will tend to make people just go run off like 2-year-olds and cause you to win. Now, another issue that I have with him is that he does clearly not know prices of a lot of cards. Okay, let me put it this way. He has Gideon Jura in his deck, a proxy of Narset, so I can't say Narset. He has Ralzeric, 4 Bolts. Those are all pretty expensive cards. You know, $3. I think Gideon's like 30, Ralzeric's like something, I don't even know. I don't even know a lot of prices off the top of my head. But he says he can't afford a Wrath of God, yet he plays Day of Judgment. Go on Amazon right now. Wrath of God, $5 for the Eternal Masters set. Or you want to get from 4th edition versus Burial Creatures? Okay, $8. You can afford a $400 Jeskai Control deck, but you can't afford a $5 Wrath of God. Get out of here, kid. Like, people that just don't know their prices in general are like, they don't have an app that tells them the price. Get out of here. Now, I'm a casual player, okay? I don't mind having some sort of challenge, but when that challenge has to be like, oh, turn 4, Narset, literally every single time I watch a game, or every time I face you, I just can't face you anymore, because I know you're top deck, bro. It's like, get over it yourself. You just got top deck to win. Get out of here. And Bobby, if you're watching this video, please get some help, dude. Like, you have the mentality of a lot of people that I hear about on other people's channels, and a lot of people that I hear about from other friends about how they just have the mentality of, I have to win or mommy and daddy won't love me. Or, you know, having the freaking ego the size of going from Saturn to like the universe. It's like, bro, you have this ego when you're beat by the same person every time, who's playing even more toxic decks than you, but they're still playing like a funny as hell deck, like Infinite Mana, Blue Sun, Zenith. Moral of the story, I can't stand it when people miss triggers, draw extra cards, and just straight up cheat just so they can win, and people that have egos the size of the universe, and they feel like they can use that to brag about how they're better than everybody, when they just cheat, and everyone knows it. So, don't be a cheater. Don't be an egotistical jerk. Especially when you're playing Magic, because that's how you just lose friends. Bobby, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this video, you have honestly lost a friend at the end of this video. Anyways, what do you guys hate about Magic players? What do you guys hate seeing people do? Let me know. What do you want to see next? What should I rant about next? Next is probably going to be Felidar Guardian, because I spent $1 million freaking bucks on that deck. Anyways, I will see you all next video. Peace.